Welcome back. This is Rich again, back for another exclusive YouTube video. This YouTube video is about the future of the North Billerica mbta commuter rail depot, which has been closed since July of 2001, and the future of it is up in the air. I'll tell you some ideas what I think could happen to that property. But first, this important message. Don't forget, each and every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on WCAP 980, where everybody gets it. It's Crystal's Time Machine. Crystal's Time Machine is a radio show that plays music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And if you can't catch the show live, there's a podcast on archive.org of Crystal's Time Machine. Episodes go back to the beginning of October 2015. Follow Crystal on various social media websites, including Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And also, if you are in Lowell, Massachusetts, and eat at Broadway Pizza, and mention Crystal's Time Machine or delivery, you get $2 off your order, and that's good, especially now where food prices are sky high. And now on to the video blog, okay? The North Billerica train station, run by the mbta, commuter rail on the Lowell line. It's been around for over 1.5 centuries, and in 1998 they rehabbed the depot for people to sit in for cold weather and hot weather and rainy weather and snowy weather, and inside the depot was vending machines, and at one time they had a dry cleaning place, and briefly they had a bagel place run by Java's Brewery, which that's no longer in existence. And it was run by the LRTA, the Lowell Regional Transit Authority, and usually they had a security guard there from early in the morning, the first train at 5:30 to 11:30 at night, and they had some security there, and the depot was open weekends, limited hours. By like 2002, 2003, the depot was just open on weekdays. And the contract with the LRTA running it with the mbta lapsed during the summer of 2021. Most likely, they did not renegotiate a new deal due to COVID, which many mbta train service was greatly reduced, and also the parking there had 541 spaces to go into Boston. They had two sides of the parking lot, and it cost $4 to park there. When the parking lot was open, they did the honor system. Every so often, the LRTA would check to see if people paid, even when they had nobody on duty. But when the contract lapsed, the mbta took the depot over and running the parking lot, and they proceeded to close down the depot, meaning they had to remove the vending machines there, and they lock the door, so if you have to use the bathroom and it's not open, good luck to you. And you get to take in um, something into your own hands if you do that. But not encouraging that, but let's not talk about that. And ever since then, there has been no movement on a new agreement between the LRTA and the MBTA about running the North Billerica train station. There were a few people at the LRTA that once in a while I would bump into them at the low train station. As it says, the LRTA would love to renegotiate to run the North Billerica train station again, but there's no new talks, and there's got to be a few scenarios. What could happen? What would be the future of the depot? One is somehow the LRTA and the MBTA renegotiate a new contract, opening it back up, but usually probably during rush hours only on weekdays until like 7 o'clock at night, with it being closed on weekends. That's a possibility. Bringing back the payment system, but with parking for $4 now, you probably have to up that up because of inflation, maybe to $6, $7. Another possibility is the MBTA opening up the North Billerica train station and running it themselves. And if they have the idea to do that, then it could be a possibility they might put a Dunkin' in there for people to like for the coffee, and also they'll probably have to put the automated um, Charlie tickets there to get on the train um, because you have to buy the commuter rail tickets on the train, or you have the e-tickets. Because the MBTA would like to, if they run their own stations, if you don't buy the ticket at the station, they charge a surcharge. So the MBTA would love to do that, but I think Billerica's there's a low priority for the MBTA to open up the commuter rail station. And another possibility is probably the status quo, having the train depot stay there and kind of decay for it not being maintained and updated. Also, I was hearing something that there's two parking lots there and they're not full to capacity anymore, meaning that there's 541 parking spaces in total on both sides. Both spaces are probably 30 to 50% capacity during the weekdays at best, because of a lot of people working hybrid from home and the office, like going in the office 2-3 days a week. And there's also a possibility that they might close one side of the parking lot and have all parking on the other side, because the MBTA communities, they might want to have, affordable housing. Maybe one of the parking lots they build like a 2 or 3 story apartment complex, so people could um, take the train to and from Boston to work. There's so much housing in Billerica right now being built, but that's something a long ways off, in my humble opinion. They have to finish the construction progress in the other complexes in Billerica first before they talk about this. So most likely, the North Billerica train station depot is probably going to remain closed for the foreseeable future, maybe several years, which that's very sad, because there's a lot of people who want to sit down in the train depot when it's cold or hot or snowy or whatever, and they can't. And that's about it on that. Leave your comments in the box on YouTube, and I'll be back later on this week with another video blog. Thanks for all the support.